Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel, The Folk Philosopher, where we talk peace of mind, mental health, and being your best self. Hi my beautiful people, welcome to another episode with me, Marcia Nyango, also known as The Folk Philosopher, and today we'll be talking about failing forward. Thank you for joining me in another episode. If you like something, if you learn something, if I just entertain you, kindly like, share, subscribe, and comment. It would be much appreciated. And as always, let's get right into it. So today we're talking about failing forward. And I heard this in one of those motivational speeches on YouTube.
Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success.
And it was by Denzel Washington. He was talking at a graduation and he mentioned failing forward. So he says fall, not failing forward, but for the purpose of the video, let's just go with failing. It really caught my attention, so I decided to talk about it. So failing forward to me, it means you're still failing, but you're moving, and you're moving in the right direction. You're moving in the direction that you want to be going. And the reason it caught my attention is because something happened in my journey of becoming a better version of myself, and I really wondered, is it worth it? Should I go back to my old life? Has all this change and the glow up and becoming a better version of myself, has it really done anything? Has it made a difference in my life? So I was in a position where I really did want to go back to my old life, where it was easier, where it was more comfortable. And when I heard the speech, it really put me on the right track because it made sense. It made a lot of sense when he talked about failing forward. So let's get into it. The number one thing in failing forward is you have to start. So whatever it is that you are going to fail at, because you will definitely fail, you need to start. Whether it's fitness, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new way of dressing, a new way of living, a new hobby, whatever it is, you just have to start. Don't think, don't overthink, don't question, don't doubt, don't all those things that keep you from starting. Just start. Use what you have to do what you need to do. So whatever resources you have, just start. And the reason why failing forward needs you to start, if you're not starting, you're already failing backwards. You're failing in the normal way, which is in the negative way, because failure is very necessary, but there is a wrong type of failure, if I can put it that way. So if you've not started, if it's still an idea, if it's still an intention, if it's still a thought, a wish, then you're failing backwards because there's nothing you're doing. So it's just an idea. It's, oh, I'll do it tomorrow or next year or when things align. Things will never align, and this is something I came to learn. You just have to use what you have to do what you need to do at that moment, and as you keep going, things will appear, people will appear, resources will appear that will help you along your journey and build your dream. So just start. Number two is don't go back. So once you started on this venture, whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new lifestyle, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a change of character, whatever it is, the moment you reach a challenge, which you will face a setback, you will face, and it's usually a really big challenge. Depending on how big your endeavor is, your challenge will actually match whatever you're trying to do. So the bigger the venture, the bigger the challenge. So when that challenge appears, which I promise you it will, do not go back. Do not go back into your mentality of procrastination. Do not go back into your doubting mentality. Do not go back to the point before you started. Wherever you have reached, stay there. You'd rather just pause there and sit there for a while, but do not go back. Do not go back to doubting yourself. Do not go back to thinking you can't do it. Do not go back to questioning where will the resources come, where will the people come, where will the investments come from. Do not go back. Just pause where the challenge has happened, and that is the point to reach out to your Bible, if you're Christian, religious, whatever book is your divine guideline. That is the point to reach out to a therapist. That is the point to reach out to a mentor. That is the point to reach out to someone who has been where you have been, because to be honest, the universe does test us a lot, and there's usually one test that's usually very great, just to see how bad you really want whatever you ventured into. I'm not saying other challenges would come up along the way, but there's usually one major one that honestly will either shatter you or put you or make you stronger. This is the one where I say it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. So this is that challenge. And once you reach that point, once you're facing that challenge, do not go back. Number 3 is pause and breathe. Take a day off. When you feel like you're saying things like I'm tired, I need a break, I need to breathe, take some time off. Whatever it is, you can always come back to it. Don't quit, but always take a breather. Always take some days off. Always take some time to reflect on how far you've actually come. Sometimes we're running so fast, and we're going so fast, and we're doing too much that we cannot even take a breath and just appreciate how far we've come. And it takes a lot, as I always say, just to wake up. Just to wake up takes a lot. So if you have come this far and you're pushing, just breathe. Take the time off to breathe. Take the time off to see and appreciate how far you've come, and see new ways of how you can even go further into whatever you are venturing into. See other perspectives. Breathe. Sometimes also just do nothing. You don't always have to be doing something. So take some time and just take in the moment, take in how far you've come, and let the rest work out as you just take some time from whatever venture you got it into. And the last one is you have to completely forget your past. For you to fail forward, you have to completely erase the past. I don't mean hate it, I don't mean regret it, I just mean you have to close doors on things that don't serve you anymore, things that make you question, things that make you doubt yourself, things that make your past look comfortable or inviting, because we as humans like the familiar. We like what we know. That worked before in its own weird way, so we want to go back to that instead of venturing into the unknown. So it is not easy, but you have to close the doors on things that make the past look comfortable, people who make the past look comfortable, people who try to entice the past, or people who try to romanticize your past or whatever you're trying to leave behind, so that you can now start failing in your new life. You can start failing in that new hobby. You can start failing in that new business, in that new relationship, because now you're learning new things in that new venture, whatever it is. So it is also hard in this new life that you've gone into. It is not easy, but it is a lesson into something better. So you're failing, but you're failing into the life that you want. And failure always means progress, whether we like it or not. Failure means progress. It means that you're moving in the direction, but only if you're failing forward. If you're failing backwards, that is completely different. If you're failing in going back to your old routines, if you're failing if you're failing by going back to your old routines, going back to how you used to solve problems in the past, that is not the right kind of failure. Failure is good when you're going towards something that you genuinely want, something that you're genuinely working hard for, getting better at. So if you're failing at getting better at something, that is the kind of failing we're talking about. That is the failing forward. So anytime you're failing at something, ask yourself, am I failing forward or am I failing backwards? Am I failing at something I'm getting better at? Because the more you do something, the more you're getting better at it. It can be something bad, it can be something good. You can actually be failing backwards, meaning you're going back to your old patterns and you're getting good at it, because you're getting good at going back to your old patterns, and it becomes so much harder to move forward. So learn to fail forward, venture into that business, try out that new relationship, try out that cookbook, try out that new personality, try out that new place, restaurant, whatever it is. Put yourself out there and learn to fail forward. I am personally at the point in my life where this is something that I am practicing on ground in the moment, and it is very, very interesting. But we grow and we learn. So thank you guys for watching another episode. If you learned something, if you like something, if I just entertain you, kindly like, share, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.